Before speaking about this week, I want to reflect briefly on the wonderful sense of community we experienced across last weekend here at UNIS Hanoi. The campus was absolutely alive with energy, creativity, and connection. Our high school musical performances were a huge highlight, with students delivering 3 exceptional evenings of talent, humor, music, and professionalism. Productions like this remind us just how much students grow through the arts. Confidence, resilience, collaboration, and of course the courage to put themselves out there in front of others. It was a real celebration of student voice and passion. Alongside this, our SCO book sale was another wonderful example of the strength of our community. While families enjoyed browsing books and children discovered new stories to take home, what often goes unseen is the tremendous amount of volunteer time and preparation that made the event possible. For weeks beforehand, 60 volunteers, most of whom were parents, spent more than 300 hours to collect, to sort, to organize, and prepare the 4,200 books that were so generously donated by you, our community. It was such a powerful reminder that schools are not simply built through classrooms alone, but through communities of people, contributing their time, care, and energy to create meaningful experiences for children. The SCO book sale raised more than $5,200 USD, and we are incredibly grateful to everyone who supported it. I know I personally left on Friday with more than 30 books in hand, and I truly cannot champion the joy and importance of reading enough. In a world increasingly shaped by screens, algorithms, and constant distraction, there is still something deeply powerful about sitting quietly with a good book. Across the school this week, there has been a huge amount of learning, creativity, and reflection taking place. Our grade 3 and 4 students have been undertaking map testing this week. And while assessments are only one part of the learning journey, they do provide important insights into student growth, progress, and how we can continue supporting each learner effectively. What is always important at UNIS Hanoi, however, is that we never define children by a single measure of success. The MAP test is simply one data point. Alongside these assessments, our early years to grade 1 art exhibition opened, filling our spaces with color, imagination, storytelling, and creativity. Walking through the displays is a powerful reminder that learning is expressed in many different ways, and that children need opportunities not only to analyze and solve problems, but also to imagine and create, design, collaborate, and communicate. Yesterday's kindergarten and grade 1 musical concert captured this beautifully as well. Seeing our youngest learners perform with such confidence and joy and pride was a wonderful reminder of the power of music and the arts in child development. Through music, performance, and creative expression, children build far more than artistic ability. They develop confidence, memory, emotional regulation, collaboration, listening, resilience, and executive functioning skills such as focus, self-management, and working memory. Speaking of kindergarten, I had the wonderful opportunity to spend break time with some of our youngest learners this week, and it was one of those beautiful reminders that some of the richest learning moments in a school day often happen outside the classroom walls. During the break, we folded origami together, flew paper airplanes around the playground, explored the KC and KD gardens filled with herbs and growing tomatoes, and even stopped to examine the cicadas around campus and the fascinating exoskeletons they leave behind. I have to admit, I learned a great deal myself about cicadas this week. What was especially striking was how naturally the children connected their play and curiosity to real learning. Conversations about paper airplanes quickly became discussions about physics and aerodynamics, and how different folds affect the way the planes fly. And looking at cicadas turned into a spontaneous biology lesson about insects, life cycles, and exoskeletons. Time in the garden became conversations about ecosystems, sustainability, and how to grow healthy fruits and vegetables. It was such a powerful reminder that learning at UNIS Hanoi is not confined to desks, classrooms, or timetabled lessons. This week has also been a truly momentous time for our grade 5 students as they began taking important steps towards their transition from elementary school into secondary school. Throughout the week, students visited grade 6 classes, met new teachers, explored new learning spaces, and experienced specialist subjects, all while imagining themselves in this next stage of school life. Supporting children through transition is one of the most important partnerships between school and home, and we are committed to ensuring that every student feels known, supported, and confident as they take these next steps into secondary school. And as always, there has also been a tremendous amount of happening beyond the classroom this week. Students have been representing UNIS Hanoi at the Marissa Junior Badminton Invitational, demonstrating not only athletic skill, but also resilience, teamwork, and sportsmanship. At the same time, service learning has continued to be deeply embedded across the school, including trips to Sansei, Balien, Helping Hands, and Sapa, Pet Rescue, the SNMC Center, and Animal Welfare, Cook Fong, alongside many other ongoing projects and partnerships taking place throughout the week. Students have also been actively preparing for the upcoming Hanoi Student Leadership Conference, which will take place on the 6th and 7th of June, with the student facilitation team working collaboratively behind the scenes to shape what promises to be a meaningful and student-driven event. Now, just as one musical has finished, we have another one on the way. Rehearsals for Matilda have continued with enormous energy and commitment as our grade 4 and 5 students prepare for upcoming performances. Productions like this require extraordinary teamwork behind the scenes, not just from the performers, but from musicians, technicians, directors, stage crew, costume teams, and faculty mentors. It is always inspiring to see students working collectively towards something bigger than themselves and growing in confidence through the process. Make sure you buy your tickets today, as I can guarantee they will sell out. Our parent learning journey also continued yesterday through Raising Tomorrow, which focused on English learning and literacy development. These sessions continue to be an important way of strengthening partnership between home and school, helping families better understand the learning experiences and approaches taking place inside our classrooms. This week also included our annual Professional Learning Salon, a really meaningful opportunity for faculty to come together and share the professional learning, inquiry, and growth that has taken place throughout the year. Grounded in our values of curiosity and responsibility, the Learning Salon is intentionally designed as a space for conversation, reflection, and the sharing of ideas in a more informal and collaborative setting. Across the afternoon, teachers spoke about the professional pathways they have been engaged in, the questions they have explored, and most importantly, the impact this learning is having on students. What makes occasions like this so important is the recognition that great schools are built on great learning, not only for students, but for adults as well. When teachers continue to inquire, to reflect, to collaborate, and challenge their own thinking, it directly strengthens the learning experiences we create for young people every day. And the week is certainly not slowing down yet. Tonight, we look forward to welcoming the Hanoi Voices Choir to campus for what promises to be a very special evening of music and community at 7 p.m., raising funds in support of service learning initiatives. You can still reserve seats and attend by scanning the QR code on the screen. Tomorrow, we have the UMA concert taking place alongside yet more rehearsals, performances, activities, and opportunities for students to connect, collaborate, and grow. As always, at UNIS Hanoi, learning has happened everywhere this week, in classrooms, on stages, on sports courts, through service, through conversation, through creativity, and through community. And as we move further into these final weeks of the school year, there continues to be such a strong sense of momentum, reflection, and purpose across the campus. And finally, don't forget to sign up for our reimagined summer programs. Spaces are filling out fast. Wishing you all a great weekend ahead, and I look forward to seeing you next week.